Welcome back to the show. It is Afterburn with me, Kelly, and I got my boo thing.
DJ Kim.
Now we've come a little closer, meaning to Meisha. Yeah. And I'm glad you Meisha because.
For now.
But to Meisha because we have guests. We can't continue like this. Yeah. So now, Team Afterburn, we've been graced with the lovely Nelly Maina and Manasseh Nyaga. Now me, I can't keep calm right now.
Speak up.
I was saying, checky. We can do this the legit way. So you go with Nelly, I go with Manasseh. Easy. Cool. What's up, guys? How are you?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Thank you.
Good. So, welcome to Afterburn. Let me just get straight into it, okay? Today we're talking about desperation, okay? And what extent you're willing to go to ensure that you get somebody. Right. So you guys have heard that Jake story. So have you guys ever been in a situation where you were like, Z, I'm not going to lose this person? Itabidi. Nelly?
Well, of course, yes. Everyone at some point in their life, they've ever done something desperate to get someone.
What did you do?
Yeah.
I lied. I was not home. Yet I was home. I'd even showered and changed. I had to redress and go wait for someone at Galleria. But nilikuwa home.
Well, you stood up.
Well, no.
Yeah?
Yeah, but I felt stupid because it was not worth.
It wasn't worth it.
The date was not worth it. Like I was like, wow, what a flop. As in, I wish I slept.
I keep telling you, stop dating whoever you're dating.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
Most 99.9. You guys, you're the ones we are dating.
Yeah, exactly.
What?
And you're terrible.
You, Manasseh. Are you seeing? Perfect epitome. Look. Look at the video.
Terrible is an understatement.
See handsome boy.
They are the worst.
We are the 1%.
You're the 1%. Okay, then Manasseh, what's happened to you? Have you ever just gone all AWOL for a bit?
I think I was really crazy about this girl one time, and I really got myself in a fight because of her.
Fight, physical?
Yeah, physical fight.
And then at the end of the day...
I regret it. I don't think... Nilipigana! Guys, don't do this. Don't do that. It's horrible.
It's not worth it.
I regret it.
Did she eventually go home with you after that? Was she like, yeah, you the man?
Yeah. But get this off.
Alikuwa shatandikana.
But then bado tuliachana. Tuliachana tu.
See, Kim, I told you, Nairobi is a 4x6
bedroom.
It's 3x6. It's 3x6, yeah.
Guys, wait.
How true is this?
Well, 101.
I can guarantee you probably her and I have...
Okay,
like,
By this, you need date to jaribu.
Wait. I support this, Kim.
Hawezi attack within 1 week ataporomoka.
No, God forbid. Stop your class. No.
Like you can't keep up with being real. Men can't keep up with being real.
That's not true.
I feel like that's very true.
What do you mean? That's not true.
You guys put up a facade.
No. Yes.
For like 30 days, and then we see the true color.
30 days, they can't even keep.
The SI unit of real. Like, you see now at first, I think you're very charming. All right? Yeah. I think you're very charming right now. In about 10 days, you're going to be like, Kelly, who? I don't know that.
Yeah, very true.
I don't think that's true.
We don't do that.
Oh, wow.
We don't roll like that.
You do roll like that. No.
Who are these people you guys are hanging out with? Who are your friends?
But you are our friends. You are our friends, and we know how you guys roll.
But I see where they're coming from, Kim. So the other day I just went. There's a friend of mine who was Summer Bani. She was around for the holiday. So us guys went out for lunch. So we get there, I pull a seat for her. She sits, and I go to sit on the other side, and she goes like, I thought that was your seat because people don't do that here.
Yeah, chivalry is that.
Maybe some guys don't do that, and many other things.
Why you? Okay.
Why are you clapping for me?
He just did what?
Yeah, it's okay. So, tell me, if we're walking out of studio,
that's the list of the issues that we have actually.
Are you gonna open the door for me if we leave studio?
I could, yeah.
You see, I could. Not that
I could. You know, it depends on where I am. Am I here? Are you there? You know, where are you? Yeah. You know, are we walking out together? You know,
2 by 6.
But I have a very stupid question for you, because both of you guys are actors, right?
Yes.
And we're dealing in this Canairo. How many situations have you gotten yourselves into where you've had to fake being interested in somebody?
1001.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
so many.
Yeah, 1001.
And how long are you able to put up that act?
Well, I can act.
Yes,
I
for
can
sure.
act. For sure, I can.
How long are you willing to put up with that?
Depends until I'm like, I'm done. I'm done. You see,
Yeah, go on.
as in everything has an ending. Like I feel like I'll feel like it's too much now. I can even block you.
Right.
So it's easy.
Mostly for me, I'll just do that for situations that I see are just short term. Yeah, maybe maybe I'm at a party and this person who's just I'm just going to entertain them. I know I'm here for an hour.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm here for a good time, not a wrong time. Come on, guys. No, but now being able to switch up like that, do you feel like people don't accept you as being genuine because you're such amazing actors? All right.
Some do, like my husband. Wacha kuniactia hapa na juu act. I'm like.
Oh, so he can see through it.
Wow.
Right.
Not through it. Maybe I'm not even acting. I'm being real, but it'll be like, "Ay way, ukusi theater."
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Imagine he does that often.
That's not a situation I've had. Yeah, but there's a time I was seeing someone and they told me, I don't know where it came from, and they were just like, I really hope you never really act with me, and I really didn't get it first. Then they said, never, carry yourself in a certain way that is not real with me just because you can do it. Yeah.
And how did you take that? You were like, oh, okay, sawa.
I was like, oh, okay. I really thought about it because no one has ever told me that, so I was like, okay. I will not.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Kim, do you act fake around me?
No. Hell no. Why would I do that to you?
Oh wow, that's a lie.
You see?
Kim said you're awesome.
Did you hear how he said denying that stuff? He was like, me.
That should tell you something.
He said me.
Red flag. Red flag.
Red flag
number 1.
Stop listening to these people. That's why you
Let me
can't
tell you,
even
Nelly.
grow. Unasikiza watu huko nje.
Guys.
That's a standard. That's a standard guys.
Danganywa tu peke yako kaka.
You see now, Manasseh sold you out. He sold you out. But Tim, afterwards, I need you to send in your questions for Manasseh and Nelly, because we're going to be talking about an amazing film that they did by the name Uradi.
Yes.
So we're going to be talking about that once we come back. But right now, you know the vibes, you know the drill. We're about to get into Free Flow Wednesday. My boo thing about to drop it down. Okay, let's go. Let's go. 1.
Keep it kids. Hashtag let's go.
Actually, we were clapping.
Yeah,
We were clapping. But okay, you guys are very young and you have been able to break into the entertainment industry, specifically now film. Manasseh, I know now you've done MCing, you do content creation and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Right? But okay, for me, let me tell you, the first time I ever actually paid mine to you was an ad.
Oh, an ad.
Yeah, do you know what ad it was? Please guess.
Would I really?
Please guess. Kim, I think you know. It was for a certain helmet. Nelly has understood.
Okay.
Yes, it was for a
okay.
And I said, hey.
They should have just done this.
Yeah, see this young boy. Yeah? But, now, from such a tender age, how were you able to just, decide this is what I want to do and run with it?
From the age of 10, I just joined drama. And at 12, I went to a boarding school, and co-curricular activities in my school were A1. So I joined drama and had a really nice coach. So I was in drama, going to nationals throughout my school life. Yeah. So that kind of really just affirmed it. This is it. So even leaving school and joining uni, I just knew that I really wanted to act and be on radio. I really wanted to be on radio. That's all I've ever wanted to do with my life, but it's never happened.
Soon come.
Yeah. Anyway. Always wanted to be on radio.
It's a new year.
Soon come. 2022 is your year.
Let's go. Anyway, yeah. So that's how I started my craft. So so when I joined uni, I just so I never really knew anybody in the space. So I was like, so how am I going to do this?
Yeah.
So unfortunately, I was at the University of Nairobi. So Kenya National Theatre is right next there.
Yeah.
Yes.
So when I don't have class, I just go hang there. And then that's how I got my first gig.
Yeah.
I just bumped into someone who knew someone, and got my first gig.
All right, Nelly, what about you?
Well, the story is still similar because I was, from a young age, my dad used to tell us, what do you want to be in future? Do a letter to me. So after high school, he was like, he wanted me to be a teacher. He even got a school, and then I was like, Dad, you asked me to do a letter. I did a letter. The letter said I wanted to do journalism. So he was like, yeah, which school do you know? I went, I enrolled, I did it. The onset of my campus life, I joined drama club. I was the cheerleader for drama. For the student body, I was student body in charge of entertainment. So
You're
I was
basically building yourself.
yes, and also in campus, I used to act in small shows. I used to go to extras like Beba Beba. I started out going out there. Of course, I started out as an extra. That's where most people do begin. And here we are.
Yeah. Were both of your parents like supportive of what you wanted to do? Because you said you wrote a letter, but like now, Manasseh. Because for me personally, me standing here, my mom didn't even know I was doing like media or film or communications.
You see now the difference is for them, they knew me wanting to do journalism is being a news anchor.
So they
You
were
see,
safe.
so of course they were safe. They were like, even right now, my mother still asks me, "Kwa nini huko Inoro?" I'm like,
Really?
yes. Like, you know, and then she's like, since it's a vernacular station, that's like, you're perfect. You can speak fluent Kikuyu. I'm like, you know, I can't read Kikuyu, man.
You know, I can't read it.
I can't read it, but I speak it fluently. But they were not 100% support. They were 100% supportive, just because they knew I'll be a news anchor. But you see, when you do journalism or TV production or mass communication, to be precise, as you do, I even did newspaper. Niliandika gazeti at some point. Yes, but you go with what now your strength.
Yeah.
And I knew TV production was my strength. TV production, I had the chance of being on screen, but well.
You like behind the scenes a lot more.
Production touched my heart more. And that's what I've been doing for the past 9 years.
Look at that.
Yes.
Nice. Hey, Kim, you've been doing
You had it easy.
Really?
11 years. Oh, okay. So I'm seen that. But what about you, Manasseh? Were your parents very supportive?
Mine was tough.
Yeah.
My mom, God bless her soul, she's the most amazing person. She's always supported. Everything I've ever tried to do, she's always been like, hey, okay, Shiga, Faja.
Kababa.
Try.
Kababa.
Yeah,
Oh, you're a mama's boy? Okay, let me ask you this.
Wait.
Kababa.
I'll ask you. Continue.
Anyway, so, but my dad really wanted me to study law. So I don't know why he really wanted me to do law, and I have never remotely felt like I wanted it.
Yeah.
So after school, and I was ready for uni, my dad and I, we had like a 1 year long Cold War in the house.
Yeah.
We don't talk to each other. We just live our lives. Because I just did not want to do law. So I refused to enroll. So I just waited till he was like, okay, I really see this is what you want to do. You just go do it then.
Yeah.
So
why do you guys feel like, you know, in the African society, you must either be a lawyer,
doctor,
bank engineer,
Accountant,
teacher.
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 Those are the kind of names that withhold like a lot of.
But I think it's because in the village, if you look at those career-oriented parents, an accountant, a teacher, they are doing well. They are doing good even now, mostly in the village. Akona ng'ombe tatu, watoto saba, they have like a small KXU there, you know? According to our parents' eyes, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
But Uko Nairobi, the hustling life is too tough. So they're like, I
just feel it's because of the money. It's because of the money. Let's just look.
They don't want kids who are hustling.
Let's just say what it is. Because of the money. I feel like those careers, those traditional careers, used to make people a lot of money back then.
Used. Keyword.
Yeah.
Used.
Yeah. So now, things have changed.
That's true.
There are people who are making money than all these other people we've just mentioned, just sitting at home and creating content.
True.
You know, as soon as you don't need anybody else to make money.
Very true.
So like through COVID and everything, I'm pretty sure both of you were like hit by it. But how were you able now as a creative how are you able to get out of that mental space and still continue with your craft to try and ensure, and yeah, you know, it's your passion. So how are you able to just be like, you know what, this is what's going on, but this is what I need to do? Because most people just think, creatives unamuka leo. Yeah, you can do this, you can do this, you can do this. But people don't understand that you have a creative block. Sometimes you're just not there mentally because of all these external factors. So how are you guys able to just overcome that throughout this whole COVID period? And now especially leading up to the movie. Yeah, how are you guys able to just, you know what, fuck it.
I really struggled, you know, around that time. Firstly, we shot Uradi during COVID, right?
Exactly.
So this was like just a couple of months down the line after COVID hit. Yeah, so that actually for me, COVID, Uradi really came through for you. Because when COVID hit, I went into this dark zone. Yeah. I was just at home, and I would just stay at home, and the only thing I would leave the house to go do was the show I used to host at the time. Yeah. And that would happen like only twice in a week, Saturday and Sunday, for 2 hours and you're back home. So I really struggled with not being out there and just being active. Yeah. So when Uradi happened, it really helped. Yeah. So just interacting with people, human interaction is everything. It helps a lot. Yeah, that is kind of like really just triggered me to come back alive.
To blossom again, I like that. Nelly?
Mine was a bit tough because by then we were supposed to do an international film that we were ready, like we were just waiting for the D-Day to come. So when COVID hit and airports were shut down and everything, so everything went to zero. So I'm a mom, so you just switch back to motherhood. I watched a lot of movies. Cocomelo, very true. And Barbie. And I read a lot of novels. I usually have a creative part of my brain that I've never really used well, writing. So I just started doing journals, but not my life journal, ideas, just creative ideas. I was actually opening a blog.
Oh, great.
Nice.
Really? I was almost, keyword. Sometimes I feel as if maybe one day.
Girl, let me tell you, I used to have a blog. Now, the only time I would write on my blog is when a guy has like broken my
Oh, wow.
And trust me, it's going to be such a brilliant piece. So I think character development works for me, yeah?
Take note.
Yeah. But Manasseh, please, baby, come on.
What?
Hey,
so, yes, going back to the film, I love you. Going back to the film, for those who don't know, just give us a scope of Uradi, because, you know, it highlights both, you know, high-end life.
Why did you bring him here?
I couldn't make it today.
Bilal uko happy.
Bilal, where's Bilal?
Shout out. But Bilal, explain to now Team Afterburn, what exactly is Uradi?
Uradi is for those who've watched it, you already know this. If you've not watched it, it's time to check it out. It's on Netflix. Uradi is for me, it's a very beautiful Kenyan story. Yeah. It's very authentic. Yeah. The story of a young man who is born and raised in Nyeri. Nyeri somewhere. Nyeri County, Nyahururu, Nyeri County. Yeah. So he grows up there, finishes high school, and now he has to join uni. So comes to Nairobi, to a big city. Everything is crazy. You don't know what's happening.
Number one.
You don't know what's happening, and so and you know, you come here and you make friends, and not all friends are good friends. So they take you into a life that you really don't need to be living, and then you get carried away.
Money aspect,
But the motivation is money. That's the base of everything, because everybody is trying to create a nice livelihood for themselves. So then you get caught up in that lifestyle. You just want to keep it up. So you end up, you know, doing things that you never ever dreamt you would ever do. That is what the nutshell of the story is. But what I love about the story the most is how authentic it is again. The language that he used behind, you know, the movie starts in Kikuyu, you know, develops into the Nairobi Sheng, standard Sheng, then goes into, you know, proper. Which other chick?
The Nairobi chick.
Oh, Karen.
She's fine.
She's fine. You know what? Sour. You know what? I'm fed up. I'm fed up with you. Just because now.
But they look alike.
I'm allowed to do that.
But they look alike. You guys look alike with Karen. They look
Close.
alike.
Close,
They are.
Close alike.
So you have a type. You have a type.
You have a type.
You know what, Team Afterburn, let's go on a break. Coming back with more Uradi facts. Trust me, you want to listen to this because after we discuss the film, we're definitely going to be talking a lot more about the film industry. Stay tuned.
Actually, come to think of it, mwanafanana na Karen. Si Karen alikuwa anaitwa nani? Jina yake ya ukweli.